Welcome to Bestonic Lab, the place where technocrats love to spend time. Today, we are here with an innovative idea. Watch this video completely to know more about it. Ventilator or respirator is something which provides mechanical ventilation by moving breathable air into and out of the lungs. To deliver breaths to a patient who is physically unable to breathe or breathing insufficient. Ventilator becomes major concern for many countries, not just only for price but also for their supplies. Who knows? Who need this to extend his or her last breath? By the way, we are not making you panic. If I am not wrong, ventilator is the only option before we invent vaccine. The price of a high-tech branded ventilator is around $7,000 to $20,000 United States dollars. Along with this, there is a bottleneck in the production system. By now, I hope you got the reason why we are putting so much emphasis on social distancing. This is not the permanent solution, we need to think beyond this. Thankfully, DIY makers from all around the globe making ventilators from off-shelf parts. This way it is 20 times cheaper. But here comes another problem.
So let's have a quick biomechanics class on breathing with our sister channel, Real Science.
Two muscle groups typically act to control breathing. The diaphragm, which is a large muscle which separates the abdomen from the chest, and the intercostal muscles, which are the muscles which reside between the bones of your ribcage. When you breathe in, your diaphragm contracts, which causes it to move toward the abdominal cavity, while the external intercostal muscles between the ribs also contract, which lifts the ribcage outwards. Both of these actions increase the volume of the thoracic cavity, the cavity that your lungs reside in. The increase in volume causes a corresponding decrease in pressure, which allows air outside the body at atmospheric pressure to fill the lungs and equalize the pressure. The key thing to note here is that negative pressure drives inhalation. The lungs don't inflate like a balloon. They expand and equalize with atmospheric pressure. On exhalation, the process reverses, with a small spike above atmospheric pressure to push the air out again.
Mechanical ventilation cannot work like this. It has to force air into the lungs from outside the body and essentially blow the lungs up like a balloon. If this is not tightly controlled, the air pressure could work against the diaphragm and the intercostal muscles and end up increasing the pressure in the alveoli above their typical max pressure.
To tackle this volume or pressure problem in DIY version, we have the solution about it. Here we would like to contribute our ideas, though we are not from a pure biomedical field. Interdisciplinary knowledge plays an important role here. So I would love to see your opinion or suggestion down in the comment section. Our idea is very simple. If we can control the speed of the linear actuator, pressing the embu bag, we can control the volume or pressure on it. If we add this load cell to the pressure head, the load cell will measure the load on the embu bag. And here we can declare a variable which will be the function of load on the embu bag. We can use that variable to control the RPM of the stepper motor. Just because of lockdown, we are not having the necessary resource to complete this project. We hope people out there who are having all the necessary resource to give it a try. We are requesting all the makers who are interested. Please give it a try and don't forget to share your experience with us. Here I would like to thank one of my close friends from third year MBBS, who taught us how a ventilator works, and a lot more. If this DIY ventilator can save people's life, we can dedicate our life to produce such gadgets. If your constructive criticism can improve the DIY version, please come forward, the comment section is all yours. Thank you for your time. Let's come together and contribute our ideas together. See you soon. Bye.